What's up, Tactical Nation? I decided to make this video because I went through a long little history in my head, aka on YouTube, of what I'm doing and why am I doing it. And the reason I'm making this video is because I feel like I do a lack of communication. I do that in real life too, but I'm trying to work on it, right? Now, the reason this idea came to me of like making this video was the fact that I was watching, aka listening, because I was at work at this time, but I was listening to like old milestones from like bigger YouTubers like Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, and Jacksepticeye. And then I realized the reason it felt like natural, even though it's cringy if you go back and look at it, but it felt natural because they did like this type of thing of like communicating and making videos like this. It wasn't just straight gaming, because if it was straight gaming, at that point, you can just like turn the channel. Ain't really nothing there, right? So I started thinking to myself, do I even do that? Like, do I even communicate? I don't think I do. I don't think we don't have one-on-one time. I think it's just literally me playing random games, and like maybe at the beginning of it sometimes I'll try to be like conversate, tell y'all about what I was thinking or something, but most of the time it's more of like just me, game, and that's it. I realize I don't know. I keep saying I want to build a community, but I'm not doing community things, like I'm not doing these one-on-one conversations of like a full video of just talking, right? I'm mostly just playing games. I'm pulling like funny moments instead of like a let's play or a community thing. We're not really building, we're more just watching. It's more like a me and you instead of a me and you thing, like you get what I'm saying? So I want to get to some points here because I feel like this has to have a meaning to this. It's not going to be one of those things where I'm just randomly talking about random things. It got to be like a point to this video, right? So the point of this video is I want to communicate more. I want to do more of this, like a one-on-one thing. I like the old YouTube when like YouTubers used to like have these type of things where they talk and like try to get some things going. But this day and age, ugh, I feel old saying that. But this day and age, it's more of a, oh, this person playing this game, I want to see their reaction. After I see that reaction, that's it. That's all I wanted. And I want to build a community. I want y'all to know my personality and know how I am. So then, instead of me having to like tell somebody how I am, y'all can be like, we know how you are, so we get it. Don't want to make it like super long, but I do want to say a few things. For example, we're almost at 1.5 thousand subscribers, right? And to me, it's a milestone, but it's not like a big milestone. I don't want to do a milestone every 500. I want to do it, or not even like every 1,000. The reason I said 5,000 in the community tab was because I was like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I'm pretty sure we can hit those. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure we can hit those. And I still don't know how we hit 1,000 within like 3-4, no, not even, I want to say like 9 months, because I had Riotactics as a channel before, but it got deleted and I had to start over. And I want to say like 9 months ago is when I like posted again. So within 9 months we made it to 1,400, right? And I still don't know to this day how it happened, because when I look into the analytics, it just says direct or unknown, but it doesn't tell me like specifically where from. So I don't know how that happened, and I don't know who did it. I don't know if all of y'all did it or why, but I still appreciate all of that. And for the people who was here before that, we getting somewhere, right? And now the new people here, and y'all still here. That's the thing. In my old one, like in the old Real Tactic channel, I kind of like blew up on like TikTok, and like everybody came from TikTok to YouTube. But it's the problem of like they subscribe, they get what they want, then they leave. Like most people leave. But this, like I've been looking at it because I always look at it for some reason. Ever since that, I've been paranoid every time. And it stays at 1,400. I'm not gonna get specific with digits, but just know the digits are still flat at that. Like it's still there. In fact, we grew more than we lost because there's a whole thing, but I'm not even gonna get into that because we're gonna be drama free for the rest of our life with this channel. Okay, we don't do that here. I don't even talk. I fight. But we grew to 1,400. Now we almost at 1,500. And again, it's a milestone, but it's not really something that I'll be like, yeah. I feel like 5,000 would actually be a big milestone. Like if I want to go step by step, I'd rather go like a step and then skip a few steps to go 5,000. Because if we do it every 1,000, it won't feel as special. I want the milestones to be like, not man. Like I don't see the point of doing that if the numbers isn't that far apart. Yeah, you gain 1,000, but it's like And I don't know, it is a way of thinking. I also want to take this time to appreciate y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all think I'll be playing when I like reply to y'all, and no matter what the reply is, I usually put I appreciate you. I don't want to say I appreciate all of y'all or I appreciate it. I want to appreciate you because I really do. Like, I'm a corny person at sometimes. Like, sometimes I do it purposely. I like dad jokes and stuff. I'm a random person. But when I say things like that, I don't feel corny when I know I mean it. In a point of like, you comment, oh, there was a good video. No. I don't care if you comment the same comment. It can be like, W video. And it just be that for 10 years straight. I will always appreciate it. And I will always respond saying I appreciate it. Because I feel like you mean it. And I mean it when I say I appreciate it. Because honestly, I don't think I will be like as happy if I was doing this without any comments, even if it's just one or two people doing it. Either way, it just helps me and it builds something for me. I don't know why. It just give me something. I also keep like trying to find trying to find games to play, even if it's like doesn't really have a community to it, because I feel like, oh, let me jump into that game first before anybody else does. I want to be the first few to be able to play that game and beat it, even though it's just an indie game. But I still want to be the first few to beat it. But it doesn't like do well. Not complaining. I'm really not. Trust me. I'm not. I'm gonna get into that too. But I'm not complaining. It doesn't do well. And the reason it kind of bothered me is the fact that I'm trying to reach out more. Yes, we have 1,000 of us here, but the goal is to always reach out for more. Don't ever settle for what you have. Even if I had 1 million subscribers and we was getting views like 1 million views per video and within an hour, I don't care about that. You still gotta always have that goal of reaching for more. Like, don't get greedy with it though. Don't go desperate and start making these clickbaity titles and doing all these things. But you don't settle for the group that you have. You always try to reach to get more. Like, you always, if it's just 2 people, you always try to get a third. And if there's 3 people, you got to get the 4th. Like, it got to continue going. You can't just stop and settle. If you stop and settle, then you basically like, you gave in a sense. That's me. That's my mentality with this whole thing. So that's probably why it kind of bothers me when I play games and it doesn't really do well. There's a few of you that I said I was going to write down your name, right? And I think I need to start doing that. I'm finna make a whole notepad on my freaking thing. Notepad, right? That was called notepad. You can't see all this, but I have notes. Like, I honestly plan things, especially because I'm doing the YouTube thing and I'm trying to like think of how did this video do good and why didn't this one do good, or what works, what doesn't work. And then I'm doing animation on TikTok. I'm like, what ideas can I think of? I gotta write the lines and stuff for me to do it, because I'm trying to voice act now. I'm trying to get up there, but I'm doing way too much for myself. But that's not the point. The point is, I need to write down some of y'all names, because I did say you're my favorite. I have a few favorites of you, and I'm not even gonna name names no more because I'm terrible at keeping up with names. That's why I gotta write it down. But I have a few favorites that I feel like one day, if we do reach that point where we're known, because I don't like using the word famous, and I'm not even but anyway, when we're known and somebody be like, you remember me when we was at da-da-da-da? I can look at my phone and be like, you're absolutely right. You know what? I freaking appreciate you. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, because then I'm gonna be like, if you want to be part of it, you gotta comment more. I don't want to do all that. That's stupid. But the reason I want to write down y'all name, besides that, is the fact that I honestly, truly feel like most of you will still be here. If you don't, it's fine. Everybody have their preferences. I get boring sometimes. I don't know. It's just stupid shit. I don't expect to go. Like, I didn't even expect to reach. Well, I didn't expect us to reach 1,000, to be honest. Not this year. That's why I said 500 at the beginning. I was like 500 by the end of this year, because move slow, and doesn't even bother me as much. I just feel like I'm learning. This is my learning stage. It's not my I got it all down and I'm doing something wrong thing. It's more of I look at everything and I'm learning. And plus, even though, yes, I can do everything that I could in my power, it's still not up to me for everybody to find me. Like, y'all will really have more power than I do. If I go around and be like, hey, look at my stuff. Look at this. Look at what I did. People will be all like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Why you here? Back up. Like, do you want to fight or something? But when I have supporters, when there's people on my right and my left and in my back, not in that way. If I have people with me, or even if I'm not there, but there's a group of people being, hey, look at this is funny, or look at this person, then it's more like, y'all saying it, you're vouching for them. I guess I can check it out. But if I do it, it's more of a, bro, you just You just trying to get on my nerves at this point. So that's why I feel like this is a 50-50 thing. It's a we thing. It's not a me thing. It's a we thing. I can take the blame because it is my fault of what I do, how I do it, and why I do it. I think I already said that. I don't know. I can take the blame within this relationship we have, right? It's like I'm the creator of the stuff that be seen, and y'all are the supporters of that. AKA, as in y'all have more power than I do in that sense. Y'all can actually go out, spread things, and people can like join in. It's easier and more comfortable when people join in from y'all because y'all have the power. Without y'all, obviously there would be nothing going on. Yes, there would be videos and stuff. I would still be doing this, but it would be basically meaningless. Like, yeah, I'll do this for fun, but I also want this to make this to a job. Nobody in the world can say they're doing something for fun but don't plan on making it into a job. It's not fun if you don't make it into a job. To me, again, my mentality. Truly, I believe that we're going to get somewhere, okay? We're going to have some goods. We're going to have a lot of bads. Trust me, we're going to have a lot of bads. But we're going to get somewhere. At this point in this channel, at this stage, these are baby steps, right? Because I've been watching like the old, bigger people, milestones and stuff. And they all basically said that these are baby steps without you, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I never spoke to the community that we have now. This is a community. It doesn't feel like it because we don't have these moments. At least to me, it doesn't feel like a community to me. It feels more of a y'all just come by, you watch me play, and you leave. But I don't want it to feel like that. I honestly want it to be better. And sorry if you keep seeing me do this. Ever since I grew facial hair at the age of 17, I just started messing with it. Well, not even at the age of 17. At the age of 20, I'm a late bloomer. But anyways, I just want to build community. I really want people, aka you, all of you, to know who I am and what I'm about. And if I had to get into details, if you met me in real life, I feel like you wouldn't like me. I'm a goofy person. I can say that. I'm very goofy, but I have more serious moments when I have something on my mind. That's common sense. That's everybody. But what I mean is, like, if one day we just all chilling and I'm making these weird jokes, the longer we hang out, obviously everybody, the longer we hang out, the more goofy I come. But I have dark humor, right? Like, I will make racist jokes about my own race, okay? If I'm doing it with everybody race though, it got to be equal. I can't just do one race at a time. I got to do everybody, okay? I just do dark jokes like that. I have my serious moments, and I always have to have a reason of doing things. I just can't. I'm not the type of person to just go out just to go out. Like, if you be like, hey, let's go to the store, I got to know why. I can't just be like, yeah, let's go to the store so we can look around. That's not a good enough reason. I got to go and be like, oh, we're going to the store because we're looking for a mini fridge. We're going to the store because we got to grab a broom because we broke ours. It got to be like something along that line. It can't just be like, I want to go to the store because I want to look at something. And I'm like, are we going to get anything? And if you be like, maybe, I'm like, I'm not going because there's no point. There's no point in doing it. I need reasons. I'm a reason person. Everything that happens for a reason. So that's why I get like so caught up with what I want to do because I need a reason. I just realized I am rambling. It's been 17 minutes. I'm not even like on topic. The point is we need to communicate, okay? That's the point. I want this to be a community. Y'all are a tactical nation. I chose that name because I thought it was clever because Riotactics, Tactical Nation. We are a nation, right? Not the Fire Nation, none of that. That's stupid. We are the Tactical Nation. That name holds responsibility, but not in a way of like strength and stuff. What kind of? It's more of a like real tactic. It's supposed to mean that I am tactical, I'm strategic, and I plan things out, right? But while I play games, obviously, I am not strategic. I try to plan things out, but it always goes to shits. So that's why it's so funny of a name, and that's why I chose Tactical Nation. Because even if me, Riotactics, is not tactical, the Tactical Nation is more tactical than I am. So it's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be the leader, but in reality, the more of us there is, the better the plan it goes. Because if I'm doing this by myself and I'm planning it, it goes to shit. That's why Riotactics is more like, it's trying to be good, but terrible. But when there's a tactical nation, everything goes smoother. The more there is, the smoother the plan go, and the better everything gets. God, I feel like that was beautiful. Ooh. To sum up this entire video, I am nothing without you. I am just Rio and you are the tactics, right? Riotactics. I am 3 letters while you are a bunch of letters. That's basically what I'm saying. And we need to communicate. Well, I need to make more videos like this so we can like have our one-on-one time. But it won't be pointless. I'm not gonna just make videos like this and be like, hey guys, so this one time at work, and then no, I'm not gonna do that. It gotta be something that have a point to it. Like game ideas or video ideas or like what I plan on doing in the future with this and stuff like that, or what's the goal. I gotta communicate those things because I don't want to keep doing things behind the scene and go on the community tab and be like, hey guys, look at this, like my haircut thing. Hey, by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I ain't getting no haircut. But like when I post a picture and like I need a haircut, that was pointless. That was really pointless. I was basically just saying, hey guys, look at this picture. And my bad for that, okay? I don't really like attention, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, even though I'm doing all this, I don't like attention. Attention bothers the hell out of me. Especially if I'm gonna fight somebody. You think I'm gonna be like, hey, you talking all that shit? No. If I tell you that when I see you, it's done. When I see you, it's done. I may be goofy, but I'm serious when I need to be serious. That's 20 minutes right there. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna try to edit and post this today. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. I had a dumb idea last night to title this Tactical Meeting, but that would be stupid. I feel like I'm like sketching something. I don't know. That just feels stupid and doesn't really feel real. It just feels fake. So I think that will be the end of this video right here. I don't think I should add an outro, but I might. I just might. I don't know how I'm doing this yet. Just expect more videos like this because I want to communicate. I want to do Q&As. I want to do reading comments. I want to do everything like the old YouTubers do. Like, I don't care if y'all never knew about it or you don't miss it. I love those. When I was younger, I loved them. Like when I was 14 and I was seeing stuff like that, I felt like it was so comfortable for me. And I don't know why. And I said, I want to recreate that. I want to be able to do things like that. So that's what I plan on doing. So from now on, things gonna be a little more motion, I guess. That's the word I'm trying to use. More emotion because I try not to play. Also, my bad. I'm still rambling on. It's 21 minutes right now. But this last thing, I swear. But I try to play games that's strictly story. Like if it doesn't have a story, there's no point in playing it. But I realized that when I do that, the more I look for those, it doesn't feel fun no more. Like most games that I find, it doesn't really feel like a fun thing to play. And I can't really have fun with it. I try to, but then when I'm editing, I'd be like, I don't think I really like this. But then I continue editing and I'd be like, okay, never mind, I like it. But still, I just want to find games to play instead of trying to strictly look for a certain thing like story or it got to make sense or it got to all connect. I'm just going to play whatever looks fun, even goofy games. Like, I be seeing people play Squidward type games. I'm just like, that looks stupid. There's no point of it. All that fake anyways. It's just a terrible SpongeBob parody. But then I also think it would have been fun to play it because there's so many jokes that could have been made. I could have just been playing and having fun. I could have been laughing. I don't know. I avoid all these cartoony looking games instead of trying to play them to experience it myself because it's not about the story all the time. It's more about having fun and getting the jokes and being able to do things. So we're going to play more goofy games. We're going to play a variety of games instead of me just looking for strict story games. Horror games, I done moved the freaking thing. But horror games, I'm going to try my very best to, when I do play horror games, it actually be horror. Not like, this is a horror game, but it's freaking Elmo coming at me full speed. Like, nah. That's why I got a horror game playlist. And the horror game that's in there, I feel like will make you jump or like make you scream. Like that type of horror. It can't be Garden of Banban. That's not really horror. Like, yeah, during it felt like horror, but when you watching it from like a different perspective, it's more of a, like, it could have been horrible if it was real instead of this is a horror game. Yeah, yes, it may be under the category of indie horror game, but it doesn't fit my criteria for my playlist of horror games. So that's why there's like only 19 horror games or 60. I don't know how many videos in that playlist, but that's why I'm strictly doing it from what I think will actually jump and like make you jump and make you be like, oh shit, like that type of thing instead of okay. So that's why the horror game playlist is less than like the horror games that I've been playing. Now I'm done. All right. I'm done talking. It's been 23 minutes and I'm done. We're gonna have more like this like later, but none non-reasonable, right? We're gonna have these meaningful conversations. They ain't gonna be nothing stupid. And I'm not gonna just come up with things to talk about so that I can have an excuse to make videos like this. So with that being said, I love you, Tactical Nations. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you all so much. Please believe me when I tell you that in the comments. and I got a text. So therefore, I love you. And yeah, I'm gonna play the outro because I like the outro. Y'all can't tell me nothing.